Hello everyone! I am so happy that you are here and welcome to lesson number 318 of A Course in Miracles. What is the last judgment? Christ's second coming gives the Son of God this gift. To hear the voice for God proclaimed that what is false, and what is true has never changed. And this the judgment is, in which perception ends. At first, you see a world that has accepted this as true, projected from a now corrected mind. And with this holy sight, perception gives a silent blessing and then disappears, its goal accomplished and its mission done. The final judgment on the world contains no condemnation, for it sees the world as totally forgiven, without sin and wholly purposeless, without a cause, and now without a function in Christ's sight. It merely slips away to nothingness. There it was born, and there it ends as well. And all the figures in the dream in which the world began go with it. Bodies now are useless and will therefore fade away because the Son of God is limitless. You who believed that God's last judgment would condemn the world to hell along with you, accept this holy truth. God's judgment is the gift of the correction He bestowed on all your errors, freeing you from them and all effects they ever seemed to have. To fear God's saving grace is but to fear complete release from suffering, return to peace, security and happiness, and union with your own identity. God's final judgment is as merciful as every step in His appointed plan to bless His Son and call Him to return to the eternal peace He shares with Him. Be not afraid of love, for it alone can heal all sorrow, wipe away all tears, and gently waken from his dream of pain the Son whom God acknowledges as His. Be not afraid of this. Salvation asks you give it welcome, and the world awaits your glad acceptance, which will set it free. This is God's final judgment. You are still my holy Son, forever innocent, forever loving and forever loved, as limitless as your Creator, and completely changeless and forever pure. Therefore, awaken and return to me. I am your Father, and you are my Son. Lesson 318. In me, salvation's means and end are one. In me, God's Holy Son, are reconciled all parts of heaven's plan to save the world. What could conflict when all the parts have but one purpose and one aim? How could there be a single part that stands alone, or one of more or less importance than the rest? I am the means by which God's Son is saved, because salvation's purpose is to find the sinlessness that God has placed in me. I was created as the thing I seek, I am the goal the world is searching for. I am God's Son, His one eternal love. I am salvation's means and end as well. Let me today, my Father, take the role you offer me in your request that I accept atonement for myself. For thus does what is thereby reconciled in me become as surely reconciled to you. Okay, that is lesson number 318 of A Course in Miracles. In me, salvation's means and end are one. Yes, in me, salvation's means and end are one, because I am the timeless presence, both the means and the end, looking through all eyes right now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when exterior circumstances change, not through the blessing of a holy being, nor through the intercession of a separate individual, not when the chakras have been balanced, nor when the inner child has been healed, not in another lifetime, nor in another dimension, not when the aliens come to save the planet, nor when Jesus returns, nor when God judges who's worthy and not worthy of salvation, sometime in the distant future like the ego imagines. Salvation is now, because Christ is present now. Christ never left nor could ever leave, because Christ is omnipresent. A formless, infinite intelligence that can't be seen nor perceived, appearing in form, appearing to see, appearing to perceive through an illusory, narrow, limited focal point of reference known as I, appearing to be separate and lost in time, appearing to be far away from heaven, trying to find his way back home to what can't be seen nor sought. Yet, because of the limitations of the thinking mind, of what is not, it continues to seek for salvation where salvation could never be found, in form, in time, through the means and conditions of the time-bound mind. But salvation is now, and its means are now, because Christ is a timeless presence, appearing as all appearances without exception, the eternal breath of life which nobody can live without, looking through all eyes right now, through the eyes of the righteous, the helpless, the homeless, through the eyes of the lost, the addict, and the hopeless, not as the body identity. That temporal identity doesn't exist, and is as illusory as the actors are in a play or in a movie. But looking as the timeless observer, the observer of thoughts. And the timeless doesn't need time to be what it is, because the eternal simply is. Christ is right now. And so salvation is not about becoming anything. Both salvation's means and end are about the spiritual recognition of what is present now. One, the eternal one, appearing as the temporal. And so there's nothing to do to be what is. Only a recognition of what is already present. a seeming waking up from the illusion of a temporal mind to the reality of the timeless one. And so, in truth, nobody is being saved from anything except from an illusion that seemed to start in time and will seem to end in time, revealing what is already present. Nothing more, nothing less, and nothing special as the ego imagines. Nothing but one infinite boundless mind, appearing as the finite, the only reason why nobody can be excluded from eternal nothingness, because everything and everyone that appears in the play appears by divine intelligence and within its spacious boundlessness. That's why in today's lesson it reads, how could there be a single part that stands alone, or one of more or less importance than the rest? Yes, how can there be one body that can be more or less deserving of salvation or of love than another, if all bodies are animated and sustained by the same infinite divine intelligence, without exception? One eternal mind that is inseparable and indivisible, because it is infinite boundless space itself. One formless presence where thoughts and ideas about specialness or levels of importance hold no meaning and instantly disappear within eternal nothingness. They disappear because they don't exist, neither the thought nor the thinker. Both are never present. Yet what remains ever present is the timeless observer, the one looking through all brothers and sisters unconditionally. What's absent is the thinker, the one that imagines itself real and judges who is special and who is not. The fictitious mind that makes up differences and fabricates levels of importance and of specialness based on its limited dual perception of superior, inferior, worthy, and worthy, holy, unholy, up-down mentality, all of which have no meaning to eternal nothingness, to the timeless presence which remains immaculately pristine, free of thoughts and free of meaning, the eternal presence which remains beyond the illusions of thoughts, the observer of thoughts, and therefore the timeless presence that saves characters from the illusion of their separate temporal mind and identity. And salvation's way for salvation's end is through the now. Salvation's means is through conscious presence, which points to and ends in timeless presence. Salvation's way being to practice presence in order to master presence and be as presence is right now. Nothing more, nothing less.